Hello and welcome to another episode where we attempt to fall asleep, but we succeed because we have the help of Habibi Spice. Today we are going to be learning about responsibility with Lion King. I found this at thrift store today for 50 cents and I figured it would be nice to read it to my kids, i.e. you. Okay? Now, as you calm down and start to settle, I want you to look at this. Habibi Spice hoodie. Very comfortable and you can wear it as well. Not this one, but you can buy it off the website. You will find the link below. Other stuff also. So don't act weird. Go. Get in your bed. Lay down, or if you sleep on the couch, lay down on the couch. Or if you're one of those weird people who sleep on the floor, apparently it's good for your health. I don't know about that. Sleep on the floor. Okay? Because we will be diving into this children book very soon. So make sure to get rid of all your inhibitions, to get rid of your ego, because to claim responsibility for something, you have to see it from a third eye. And I don't know about you, but I have two eyes, and I'm pretty sure you have two eyes. Unless you are a cyclop, which means you have one eye. We're not talking about cyclop, nor human. Imagine an alien who has three eyes. He is the guy who we will talk about right now. Now, what can Lion King teach us from responsibility? We are about to find out. Before I dive into it, I want you to close your eyes, of course. And we are going to be taking a very deep breath. Okay? I'm going to count until 5, maybe even 6. When you breathe, I want you to inhale it all the way to your brain. And when I get to 5 or 6, you're going to hold it there for 4, 5, 6 seconds. Breathe like this. Breathe it deep all the way into your brain. Let's try one. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold it. Hold it. Feel it. Feel the oxygen in your brain. You feel dizzy. It's okay. Let it go. Let it all out. This is today. Today is done. Khalas. Today is over. Good job. Let's focus on refueling for tomorrow with Lion King. See if you can keep breathing like this. See if you can make it automatic. Autopilot breathing. Responsibility. Lion King. Tales of virtue. All the animals from the Pride Lands gathered. There were eagles and ostriches, antelope and elephants. They came to get a good look as Rafiki, the wise baboon, lifted the Lion King cub for all to see. His name was Simba, and he would someday be their king. The animals cheered, but not everyone celebrated Mufasa and Sarabi's cub. Scar, Mufasa's own brother, was very jealous. Scar wanted to be king. One day, Simba, the sun will set on my time here and will arise with you as the new king, Mufasa said. He explained that all the animals had an important place in the circle of life. Just like us, you are an animal and you have an important place here. If you think otherwise, you are a hamar, you are an idiot. Which proves my point, you are an animal. Simba couldn't wait to be king. He even bragged about it to his uncle Scar. Ya haram, you don't have to rub it in, Habibi. Everywhere the sun shines will be my kingdom, Simba said. Everywhere, except the shadowy place. My father said I'm not supposed to go there. Scar saw a chance to trick Simba. Only brave lions go there, Scar said. So his uncle does not want him to be king. So he wants him to go to the shadowy place. Does this remind you of anyone in your life? Who is Scar? And have you ever wondered why his name is Scar? Maybe because he is scarring you? If you have any scars from a scar in your life, just remember that it is a sign of a won battle. If you lost that battle, you would not be able to see the scar. So any scar you have to carry it proud. Now let's see what Simba say. Simba knew he shouldn't go, but he wanted to be brave. He and his friend Nala set out to explore the mysterious shadowy place. He fell for it. He fell for it. This is a very abbreviated version of the Lion King. 3 mean hyenas were waiting for them. Simba and Nala were trapped. Just then, they heard a giant roar. Mufasa came to rescue them. Mufasa was angry at his young cub. I would be angry too if my son disobeyed me, which is most of the time. Rudi Ahmar. I just wanted to be brave, Simba said. Doing foolish things isn't brave, responded Mufasa. Being brave means you understand your responsibility to do what is right. So being responsible means knowing when to do the right thing and when to do the wrong thing. Or knowing you have a responsibility of doing the right thing. Most people think they do not own or have what it takes to do a decision or to do something about something. But you do. Just like all animals in the animal kingdom, you can do whatever you want. You could do the right thing or the wrong thing. And now the right thing is to fall asleep. The wrong thing now is to scroll on your phone, looking for dopamine, looking for something that you don't know what it is. Your phone does not have what you want. What you want is inside of you. You might want something to go inside of you, but that's okay. What you want is already inside of you. In here, in your brain, and here in your heart, maybe, unless you're a sociopath. So being brave means you understand your responsibility to do what is right. Are you okay, cat? Father and son looked up at the twinkling stars. Mufasa told Simba that the stars were the great kings of the past, looking down on them. It is true, when you look up at the stars, you are looking into the past, because the time it takes for the light from the star to reach you is millions of years. So if you were on that star and you have telescope long enough to reach Earth, you will see dinosaurs. It only takes 7 minutes for light to reach Earth from the sun. 7 minutes. Imagine how far these stars are. Imagine how vast the universe is. And you're telling me you can't fall asleep. You need melatonin. You think the star need melatonin to fall asleep? So Mufasa said, remember, Simba, those kings will always be there to guide you. So will I. Meanwhile, Scar was angry that Simba had escaped. He ordered the hyenas to start a stampede of wildebeests. Simba was in danger again. Ya Allah. When Mufasa came to Simba's rescue, he slipped on the rocks and fell. He was gone forever. This is a very fast way of explaining the situation. What is this, like 15 minutes in the movie? It was an accident. But Scar blamed Simba. He said, run away and never come back. This is what Scar said. Imagine having an uncle like Scar. You probably have someone like Scar. Does not have to be an uncle. You don't have to run away. You don't have to never come back. You walk up to them and say, guess what, ya hamar? I fell asleep last night. Did you fall asleep, Habibi uncle? So Simba ran. He ran away. Don't do like Simba. But let's see what happened. He didn't stop until he was deep in the jungle, where two friendly animals named Timon and Pumbaa found him and tried to cheer him up. Our motto is Hakuna Matata, Timon said. This is funny. When we were young, we used to say Hakuna Matata sound very similar to the Arabic Atuna Batata, which means give us potatoes. So we would say Atuna Batata. Very funny. So our motto is Hakuna Matata. No worries. It means, Pumbaa explained. It didn't take long for Simba to stop thinking of home. He was homesick instantly. Hakuna Matata, he said with a shrug. He would be a great therapist, patient, very easy. So they spent their day playing and napping in the sun. Sound like my son. Doesn't do anything useful. One day, a lioness chased Pumbaa. Simba jumped to his rescue. The lioness was Nala, Simba's old friend. After apologizing to Pumbaa, Nala explained how terrible things were in the Pride lands. There is no water or food, she said. We need you. Please come home. I can't, Simba said. He was very sad when he said that. So she said, you are our king. Simba was confused. He had forgotten his responsibility to lead and protect the other animals. Responsibility. He escaped from his problems, and see what happened? No water or food. You remember Rafiki the wise baboon? He hadn't forgotten. He helped Simba see that he had grown into a brave lion, just like his father. So Simba remembered what his father had told him. He looked up and searched the stars for help. Mufasa's face glowed in the moonlight. Remember who you are, he said. So Simba said, I am king. He knew that in the circle of life, he had an important place and an important responsibility. Simba and his friends went to the Pride Lands and defeated Scar. This is a very fast way to do it. So he remembered he has responsibility, went back to his home, defeated his evil uncle, took back power. The eagles and ostriches, antelope and elephants, and all the other animals cheered. Yay! Their king was home. So this was a 7-page, 5-page abbreviation of the Lion King to teach us that we cannot abandon our responsibility. They even have one more page talking about responsibility. They say being responsible means taking care of what is important. The Lion King had a responsibility to the other animals of the Pride Lands. They counted on him and they trusted him. When Simba lived with Timon and Pumbaa, he ignored his responsibility to the Pride Lands. But with help, Simba was able to return and accept his responsibility. He overcame his fears and did the right thing. Be honest with me. How many of you have unfolded laundry next to them or in the room right now? How many of you have a laundry hamper that is full and has been full for days, for weeks, maybe for months? Do you think you and the Lion King have things in common? Well, yes and no. First of all, you are not a lion. You are an animal though. Maybe a hamar. But both of you neglected responsibility. Who do you think is going to be happy when you fold your laundry? Or when you wash your laundry? Am I going to be happy? No, I don't give a shit if you do it or not. You are going to be happy. It is an investment in yourself, in your own self-comfort. Maybe you cannot sleep because your laundry is next to you, looking at you all night. Fold me, Ahmar. Do it Your laundry is scar. Show it that you will not run away. There is no Timon and Pumbaa here. Timon and Pumbaa, maybe you can go to the bar, have a drink with a friend. This is your Timon and Pumbaa. Your friend asks you, do you want to go out tonight? Say no. I have to face Scar. They are going to say, what is wrong with this idiot? What is he talking about? But they do not know the battle of you versus your laundry. Get it done. You have the ability to get shit done because you control your own body whether you believe it or whether you don't believe it. I can decide to grab this book right now, just like you can decide to grab your laundry, fold it, and put it away. Just like you can decide to close your eyes, lay down, not fall to the temptations of the cheap dopamine around you, and just rather fall within yourself and fall asleep. Falling asleep is the easiest thing we can do. You see how fast Larry falls asleep in every video? This is because he does not have laundry to make, to fold, to wash. There is nothing in his brain but sleep, eat, poop. Go back to your sleep, eat, poop version of yourself. How happy were you as a baby? How comfortable were you as a baby? You don't remember? Well, now it's time to remember. Let's fall asleep together. Let's go into this journey. Turn back into a baby. Benjamin Button your ass. So from Lion King we learn not to run away from our responsibility. We learn that we have to fold our laundry, and we learn that we are Benjamin Button. You know how they say babies are resilient? They can take a lot of mistakes that parents do, like you bump their head by mistake. Oh no, Habibi, are you hurt? He is not hurt. He is a baby. Become a baby. Fall asleep like a baby. Have you heard the line? The saying, I slept like a baby? Well, now it is time to sleep like a baby. Thank you for joining me on this journey. It's good to see you as a baby, and it's probably going to feel good sleeping like a baby. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. Dream of me if you can. Dream of buying my merch. Good night.